Now, who would want to buy the ASRock Z790 LiveMixer Motherboard? Well, according to ASRock, it's designed for content creators, video editors, photo editors and game developers. So what makes it so special? Apart from the aesthetically pleasing look, the board also offers a wealth of connectivity, a total of 23 USB ports and a header for a Thunderbolt add-on card. This allows users to attach many peripherals such as extra mice, keyboards, microphones, headsets, multiple cameras, fill-in lights, micropads and much more. They even tested this motherboard with many video capture devices with different interfaces in order to provide the most stable system for content creators. Features aside, this motherboard performs pretty well. During our tests, we used an Intel Core i9 13900K along with the GeForce RTX 3090. We managed to pull some pretty decent scores in all of our benchmarks, including a Cinebench score of 33,904 multi-core and 2,212 single-core. For PC Mark 10, we got a score of 9,256 and a score of 11,414 for Pass Mark 9. For UL's Procyon Photo Editing benchmark, we got a score of 9,897 and 8,472 for the Video Editing benchmark. For 3D Mark Speedway and Port Royal, we got a score of 5,083 and 12,655 respectively. And finally, for TimeSpy and Firestrike, we got decent scores of 19,136 and 38,233 respectively. So all said and done, the ASRock Z790 LiveMixer Motherboard is designed for content creators, video editors, photo editors and game developers who want an affordable and decent performing Z790 motherboard. With a unique bright purple graffiti design, it will surely turn heads. You can check out the full review on our website at funkykit.com. Hey, what's up guys, Winston here, and today we'll be taking a quick look at the ASRock Z790 LiveMixer Motherboard. This motherboard uses Intel's Z790 chipset and supports all of the latest 13th and 12th gen core processors on the LGA 1700 socket. It comes with some really cool looking and unique graffiti design on both the heatsink and I/O hood. It's perfect for any streamer or modder who really wants to show off their PC. It features a 14+1+1 power phase design with Dr.MOs for Vcore and GT to give it that extra stability. It comes with one PCIe 5x16 slot for your next gen graphics cards, two PCIe 4x16 slot, one PCIe 3x1 slot, and the M.2 Key-E slot for Wi-Fi. It also supports DDR5 RAM with speeds of up to DDR5-7200 OC. For storage, you get one blazing M.2 PCIe Gen 5 and four Hyper M.2 PCIe Gen 4 slots for your SSDs, as well as four additional SATA ports. It also features a DisplayPort, a HDMI port, and a unique EDP port for ASRock's internal LCD. For USB ports, you get loads. Wait for it, you get one USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, four USB 3.2 Gen 2, both to Type-C and Type A. There's also 8 USB 3.2 Gen 1, 4 at the front and 4 at the back, and finally you get a total of 10 USB 2.0 ports. For connectivity, you get the 2.5 gigabit LAN, but sadly no onboard Wi-Fi. If you want Wi-Fi, you have to get the optional M.2 Key-E add-on. And finally, you get all of ASRock's unique features, including the 7.1 HD Nahimic audio, the Thunderbolt header, Lightning gaming ports, and polychrome sync. We'll be testing this motherboard using an Intel Core i9 13900K along with some nice DDR5-6200 RAM and a GeForce RTX 3090 to see how it performs. So let's put this into our test rig, and before we do that, let's do a quick reboxing and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, here we have the motherboard. It's the ASRock Z790 LiveMixer. Looks very unique with the graffiti style design. Nice purple and lilac colors. We'll take a look at the back. Wow, you have this LiveMixer graffiti style logo right there. Very nice, very interesting. Okay. You can see the socket right here. That's the LGA 1700 socket, supporting all the latest Intel 13th gen as well as 12th gen processors. Okay, we'll start at the top here. We have two 8-pin PCIe power connectors here. And on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fan headers for cooling. There's your 24-pin ATX power connector, Type E, USB-C, USB 3, more USB 3, and 4 SATA ports. The ARGB connectors are here. You've got two 3-pin ARGB headers here. And along the bottom we have the headers for your power on and reset switches, TPM, and clear CMOS. We have two USB headers here, more fan headers, and two more additional ARGB 4-pin and the 3-pin. And then we have the audio connectors here. Alright. Notice there's a special port here, that's the EDP for installing the monitors from ASRock side panels. There's also an M.2 Wi-Fi connector here for your Wi-Fi if you need it. Right, let's take a look at the expansion slots. We have PCIe 5x16 slot here, and then two 16x PCIe 4 slots and one PCIe 4x1 slot. We have the Hyper M.2 connector there for your M.2 SSDs, and also here this is the PCIe 5 Gen 5 M.2 SSDs underneath this heatsink, as well as you got two additional M.2 Gen 4 here. Alright, let's take a look at the memory DIMM slots. We have 4 DDR5 DIMM slots supporting memory speeds of up to DDR5-7200 OC. Alright, let's take a look at the I/O. We'll start on the left here, and we have one HDMI, one display port. We have two USB connectors here, USB 3.2 and Type C, and then we have 4 more additional USB 3.2s. There's the lightning gaining ports, there's 2 of them there, and then there's actually more USB 3.2 Gen 2s, 2.5 gigabit LAN, and more USB 3.2, and you have the Type C here as well. And we have an array of audio connectors. Okay, so yeah, it's a very nice board, nice design. I love the colors, and I like the design here as well on the heat sinks, and it looked really nice inside a PC. It's designed for streamers, but I'm guessing gamers will obviously use this board as well. So we'll be testing this motherboard using an Intel Core i9 13900K along with some nice DDR5 RAM, as well as a GeForce RTX 3090. So this video is a reboxing, so we'll take a look at what else is inside the box before we put everything back in. First off, let's take a look at the accessories. Alright, we have the user manual and an ASRock badge. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 M.2 screws for your SSDs. We have a pair of SATA cables and a Velcro strap, 2 of them. Okay, that's it. The ASRock Z790 LiveMixer Motherboard, featuring the Intel Z790 chipset, supports all the latest Intel 13th gen as well as 12th gen Intel processors, and supports DDR5, Gen 5 as well as DDR5 RAM. And there have it, that was a quick look at the ASRock Z790 LiveMixer Motherboard, a unique looking motherboard with some great features and performance to match. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and leave a comment down below. Don't forget you can actually buy this via the links in the description, and of course visit our website for more news, reviews and hot tips. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, this is Winston for Funkykit.com.